Now, as I said at the beginning of the Tik Tok, and if you haven't followed the page, go do so down below. Am I wearing this bucket on my head to signify this team being garbage? No. But am I wearing this bucket on my head to signify this game being flat out garbage? You're damn right. Everything that you could think of goes wrong today. And the Blue Jays fall 5-2 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. A very winnable ball game. Paul Skeens leaves the game after 6. It's a 2-2 ball game. But before we even get there, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leaves the ball game. Look at some sort of the hamstring thing. He's pointing to the back of his hamstring in the early parts of the ball game. Ends up getting lifted for Ty France. Great. Just what you need to see. And the Jays, like I mentioned, they go down 1-0 early. Bottom line, Alexander Canario hits an RBI single scoring Nick Gonzalez. It's off of Kevin Gausman. And Alexander Canario is going into play today with a .555 OPS, a .195 average, a .265 on base. That cannot happen, Kevin Gausman. Thank you very much. You're down 1-0. Then the top of the third inning, Vladdy hits an RBI groundout scoring George Springer. Bo Bichette drives in a run scoring Addison Barger with an RBI single. And the Jays get the lead 2-1. But it is given right back RBI ground out for Brian Reynolds and scores former Blue Jay Spencer Horwitz. And it's a 2-2 ball game. Now it stays that way for the longest time. The Jays can't get any offense going against Paul Skeens. They get him out after 6, blah, blah, blah. And then the 7th inning begins. And this was eye poison. Like, it was just pathetic to watch, in fact. Henry Davis gets a double to lead off the inning, down the line. And then IKF, former Blue Jay, sack bunt, gets him out of first base. Henry Davis up to third base. They go to get Brendan Little to come in to face the lefty Spencer Horwitz. Well, they counter that by bringing in Peguero, whatever. To face Brendan Little, the lefty, because the splits lefty to righty for him is through the roof. Problem is, it didn't even matter, man. It didn't even matter. Because on the walk, or was it on the walk? Who cares? He spikes it. Now, Brendan Little, we talk about it. Dude can't find the zone to save his life, but he's got a great knuckle curve and he hits a lot of swing and misses with it. That's why he's on this team. Is it a fun time to watch him? No, it never is. You're never going to get a clean 3-up, 3-down inning from Brendan Little. It's got to get a couple walks, maybe a hit guy, maybe a couple spikes, so you give the guys at second. You get one walk from Brendan Little. That guy eventually gets to third base, but then ball's not put in play because the ball's in the dirt all the time. That's just what happens with him. So the ball is in the dirt. It literally goes off Heineman and into the dugout. That's how bad of a pitch it was. And just like that, you're now trailing 3-2. Pathetic stuff. They don't even put the ball in play. Then Tommy Pham walks on 4 pitches, flips his bat, and starts beaking Tyler Heineman. What are you doing? Just walk to first base. We know you're a hothead. Get to first. And then the bench is clear. All this stuff happened, blah, blah, blah. And, there were so many things that happened during this. They double steal on Brendan Little. There's that. And then he gets Brian Reynolds to strike out. And you're like, oh, this is the Brendan Little experience. It's never easy, but then you'll get a strikeout. And you'll be like, oh, okay. And Seranthony Dominguez comes in, strikes out Nick Gonzalez, and somehow, some way, the Blue Jays are only down 3-2. Yeah, it's a 1-run ball game. You're right there. Well, it's not great. Top of the 8th inning, they bring in Kyle Nicholas, and George Springer gets a single lead off the inning. And you're like, okay, let's get something going here. Barger's got a full count on him, and ground ball double play. Okay, great. There goes that inning. Bottom of the 8th. He gets Andrew McCutchen to ground out to start off the inning with Seranthony Dominguez still on the mound. Then on an 0-2 count, he ends up walking Jared Triolo. 0-2 count, he walks him. And then Canario hits a comebacker, chopper comebacker to Dominguez, who gets it, spins, fires second, into center field it goes. Both guys move up. Canario ends up scoring on the play skew. No, that was later on. They have guys at first and third. Like, what are we doing here? And then Canario steals second. Tyler Heineman, someone called FedEx, because he airmailed it into center field. Triolo, who is it scored there? Canario scores in the play. What the hell is happening? It's just a gong show and a half. This team is supposed to be the pitching and defense team. Oh, the great run prevention team. Hey, they were gifting runs in this ball game. It is 5-2. Jays get nothing in the ninth inning against Dennis Santana. Ball game, you lose at 5-2. It's embarrassing. I understand the Jays have been great. They've been right, but I'm here talking about this one specific game. That's why I'm wearing this. That's why I'm talking the way I am. Because this game was pathetic, and you beat yourselves. I'm sorry. The Pittsburgh Pirates, even with the win today, they're 20 games under 500. They have one of the worst offenses in baseball. You cannot gift them runs. Brendan Little and Sir Anthony Dominguez, everything I just went through with you guys, the airmail, the errors, the balls in the dirt. You know how many hits those two guys allowed in an inning and 2/3? 0! Not a single hit was made. And they allowed 2 runs. I guess they sure the one counts to Yariel Rodriguez, but Brendan Little freaking spikes it. It's embarrassing. Not to mention your freaking best player is now, I'm scared he might go on the IL with a hamstring problem. What a wild one. And the Jays are damn lucky the Orioles are beating the crap out of the Red Sox. It's 6-1 now in that ball game in the ninth inning. So you'll still be 5 up on the Yankees, still 5 up on the Boston Red Sox. But you got to be better. You cannot. We talked about it going into this 9-game stretch against teams that you should be beating. The Pirates, the Marlins, and the Twins. You cannot beat yourself. That is the one thing I hate. If a team's going to beat you fair and square and hit a couple homers, and then fine, so be it. But beating yourself, that can't happen. And it did today. 3 errors for the Blue Jays today. They have 2 runs on 6 hits. I don't know. I got nothing else to say. 6 hits, 11 strikeouts. They walked once. Kevin Gausman, let's be honest. 5 innings of 2-run ball against that offense is not good enough. And only getting 5 innings out of the guy. And he threw 96 pitches. It's not good enough. 5 hits, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts, walked 2. Yaro Rodriguez doesn't deserve the line he got, but an inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. They scored 5 runs on 6 hits. Brendan Little went a third of an inning, walked 2, wild pitch. Not a strikeout, though. Sir Anthony Dominguez went an inning and a third. Technically doesn't count as an earned run, but again, as I've said in videos in the past, I hate that because he committed the error. So it should count as an earned run to him. But whatever. Inning and a third, no hits, a walk, a strikeout, 2 runs allowed for Dominguez. On to tomorrow. I got nothing else to say. I really don't. Max Scherzer gets the ball for the Blue Jays tomorrow. And he has been incredible for this team recently. He really has. He's gone at least 6 innings in his last 4 outings. Okay? He's gone 7 twice in his last 4 outings. His last outing against the Chicago Cubs of 7 innings of one-run baseball. Yeah, he's been outstanding. You need one from him tomorrow. The fact that I'm sitting here right now telling you that we need 41-year-old Max Scherzer to go out there and shove for us is crazy. It's nuts. But I'm here saying it because I don't know what we're going to get offensively. You damn right Vladdy's probably not going to be in the lineup tomorrow. I'm worried he might hit the IL. We'll see. Mitch Keller gets the ball for them. Obviously, Mitch Keller was a name bandied about around these parts of the trade deadline. Obviously, didn't happen. Mitch Keller's 141 innings, 112 strikeouts, a whip of 127, an ERA of 4.13. Put into perspective, Jays fans, how many home runs has he allowed this year? I want to see that as well. He has allowed 13, but also I don't think PNC is a big ballpark when it comes to home. Who cares? Bottom line, win a freaking game tomorrow. 6:40 first pitch at PNC Park against the Pirates. You know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game, because who in the right mind enjoyed that? Hit the like button. Do appreciate it. The subscribe button. You guys nothing already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys. I mean, my God, I'll be here tomorrow night talking to you guys. Game 2 of this 3-game series against the Pirates in Pittsburgh. Max Scherzer, Mitch Keller is the pitching matchup there at 6:40. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not this game today. We'll talk to you guys then.